much people are actually going to tune into this, but thought I'd go live anyway. Because I haven't really done much on YouTube at all, like the last maybe month or so, but I just thought I'd do a little IRL, get some people in, got my footy as well, because why not? Just see who joins. But yeah, just got home. I got home yesterday after. Well, for those that don't know, I was on a cruise for maybe 9 days in Sydney for about 4, and then couldn't really do much video-wise. So for those that did see the community post for me that I was going to upload 2 videos while I was away, I didn't because I couldn't quite get it done. So I do apologise for that. I got 4 people in. Good to see. G'day Coast Club, 747 King. Haven't seen you before on the channel, I don't think. So good to see you. Ham Footy, what's going on, mate? Yeah, not a lot. Yeah, just travelled for a bit and got home yesterday. Bloomer, g'day. AFL Legend, g'day. It's good to see you all. It's, pleasure. Yeah, so I just thought I'd do this and do a bit of a just chatting in a way, just walking around my house. Got a lot of stuff to clean up as well because the cows got out. And not only did the cows get out, but they have done their business everywhere, and so I've got to clean that up now. It's gonna be a long journey. Good to see you too, ET. Brian was Cricket Taz. Oh, that's you. Yeah, I remember you now. Yeah, good to see you. You broke your toe today. I'm sorry to hear that, Ham Footy. Really sorry to hear that. How is? Yeah, not bad, Brandon. Not bad at all. I'm a bit sick though. I might have COVID, but hopefully not. Just because I've got a snuffy nose and a bit of a sore throat, so praying it's anything bad. What is going on with the chooks? Got the chooks here on chicken sirens. Mate, what are you doing? What are you doing? I swear that chook just said hello to me. I'm tweaking. I'm sorry, guys. 2 games away from doing a live stream on 2. Yeah, true. Oh, I should have said 7. I feel like 7 would have done it, but 6 was just a stupid call. And we're only halfway through this season as well, and Collingwood, I just feel like is the team to do it. No other team would win 6 or more games in a season by under a goal than Collingwood, because we know they do it every single year from at least 2021 onwards. Yeah, sorry to hear that, AL. I hate being sick. You from Tassie? I'm indeed. God, why are they so vocal? Yeah, Northwest Taswegian. That's one good, terrible time. Yeah, true. Oh. God, I don't know what's going on with it. Old chicken sirens, but anyway. Yeah. JJ's fixture is... I did see the Jackie's fixture. Only 2 games at the Silverdome, which I think... Don't we usually get 4 games? Like, I don't normally see us only get 2 games a year at the Silverdome. Like, we might have pre-season, but I feel like we should have a lot more games at the Silverdome. Because every time we have a game, we always pack it out. In my humble, non-biased opinion, I'd probably say that the Jack Jumpers fans in Launceston like get around him more than the ones in Hobart, which I feel like is a bit biased. But yeah. Same live in Queensland, but now lived in... Oh, right. Wait. You live in Queensland now, but... Oh, you lived in Alvey for a bit. Yeah, good to hear that. Love Ulverstone in some way. That is only footy term is that I love Ulverstone, because there's a couple of cracking blokes from Alvey, like AFLW, which I probably shouldn't be saying. Anyway. I feel like sixth game is going to be the one versus Geelong. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to happen either way. I'm going to have to do it. So for those that don't know, I made a big call. Oh, actually, I think I've already said it, but I'll say it anyway. Say it again anyway. I made a big call at the start of the year if Collingwood wins 6 games or more by under 6 points. So I have to do a live stream non-stop until I kick more goals than Tony Lock, which at the time I thought would be like, oh yeah, it's not going to be anything bad. It will probably take maybe an hour. I've done my calculations and it's probably going to take me at least 10 hours to do so. Like, it's going to take me a long time to do it. Because not only do I have to mark 20 metres out, I'll have to kick a goal as well. And 20 metres out is a bit further than a lot more people would think. So, you know, do you want the Big Bash fixture? I thought the Big Bash fixture already came out. Like, sorry, folks. Snuffling a lot. Yeah, I thought it did come out, but I don't reckon it has. Shouldn't be too long though. They do it normally mid-year. Release the old Big Bash fixture, I think. Fantastic. How's it going? Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Thoughts on the opening round Hoop Fest in Perth? I actually don't know what that is. Is it like gather round but with the NBL? Like, can someone actually tell me? I'm a bit confused on it. But that's what I'm pretty sure it is. It's like one round of NBL in Perth. It's basically gather round. Is BL fixture out? Up the heat? Up the heat. No, it's not out. Heat won the last Big Bash, didn't they? I can't remember too much. All I can say is Hobart are actually looking pretty good. We've recruited some overseas players and they're absolute guns. Oh yeah, have a look at this as well. It's nothing special, but this is what these two have dug this out. And like, have a look at this. They have dug all that while I was gone. Oh yeah, well, they've been digging a lot. Or scratching, I should say. Like, I say digging, but it's called scratching apparently. Where are you? I'm literally just walking around my house talking to people online. Best way to describe it. It's also the WNBL, same weekend. There's a WNBL? Wait, is there a WNBL? I did not know that. What country do you live in? I live in Australia. I don't know if you heard, but back in April they said gather round would happen 3 times in. Yeah, no, I did hear about that. I was going to do a video on it. I was going to do a little short video or like a little TikTok about it. I rate the idea. I actually do like the creativity, but then it would just die. There'd be nothing hyped up about gather round anymore. If it happened 3 times a year, then I just don't think it will work. You know, AFL legend, it's actually genuine. I don't know who came up with the idea, but it was even posted by 7AFL on Facebook. I don't think it was on Instagram, but it was on Facebook. It was uploaded on. What are those chooks doing? You live in Mildura? I love Mildura. Went to Mildura when I was about 4 and don't remember anything. I think I've been to Mildura. I'll have to ask Mother Sirens. Thoughts on the AFL planning to scrap father and son? That's crazy if they're going to do that. That's really bad. I don't rate that. That would actually suck if they got rid of that. Oh. Why do they... Chickens are scared of me here. It's pretty chilly as well. Sun's out, but it is so chilly right now. Currently walking through the streets of Belrive. Lovely. Thoughts? What's my thoughts on Belrive? Haven't experienced it too much. Haven't experienced the old Belrive region too much, just for the footy and cricket. I don't go for Clarence in the TSL as well. Oh, that reminds me as well. Speaking of the TSL, I might as well tell the people that are actually on this stream right now. working on a new video, and it's going to take me ages, like it has for the university documentary that I'm working on right now, which once I finish the next video on the channel, which is going to be the local footy match day vlog, I'm going to be working on a history of the Tasmanian Footy League, because for those that don't know, and I'd say there's a lot of yous, this is the last season of the Tassie State League, or Tasmanian Footy League. And then they're going to develop this new Northern and Southern Premier League shit. Like, I don't understand it. I don't know if it's going to be promotion and relegation. I don't reckon it will be, but yeah, it's something that's looking at to be a failure for the northern part of the state. Like, it's still going to be the TSL, but just with the clubs that were in the TSL from the northern and southern parts against, you know, teams from the south and north. It summarised it there. It's pretty much it. One gather in Adelaide is always the best way to do it. Exactly right. I played for Mildura Heat under 14 Boys Div 1. Mildura Heat. Is that footy or cricket? Footy, I'd imagine. Oh well. That's weird. It is. I don't rate it, but it'll. I don't know. Like, the south one's gonna go ahead, but they're thinking about how the north one's going to go, and they're trying to get, like, they're even trying to get Burnie, who's my football club. They're trying to get them, Devonport, all those sides to join it, and I feel like we're not going to do it. I feel like the NWFL is just going to stay as is, and why am I talking like that? None of you even know what the NWFL is. I do apologise. Graz. Oh, Graz, it's good to see you, mate. God, I haven't seen or heard from Graz in ages, so it's good to see you. Good to see you. How do you reckon a gather round WA would go? Gather round in WA, that could be a good video to work on as well. That gather round series, I have been thinking about that series a lot, and unfortunately, WA is not the next state I'll be covering. The Northern Territory is, because the Northern Territory got the most likes from, it wasn't Northy, it was someone, but it got like four likes isn't a lot, but got the most likes for next state, so Northern Territory is going to be the next state that I cover for what a gather round would look like in that state, so look out for it next year. It's going to suck. You said you were going to do a vid on that in the comment section of the Victoria Gather Round video. What's this? What's this 747? Show me a kicking skill. Do I do the old rugby drop punt? Like an actual... Oh, no, sorry, drop kick. Drop kick. How's life been? Life has been interesting. It's been very interesting lately. Evening, g'day Daniel. So, if the BBL were to host a gather round, where would you like to see it be hosted? I feel like it's only right if it's hosted where there's the most teams located, like Melbourne or Sydney. Wait, Melbourne, Sydney. How many states have two clubs? Melbourne, Sydney, Adelaide don't. There's only one Brisbane team. Perth, surprisingly, only has one. Hobart's got one. Probably New South Wales or Victoria, I'd have to say. Despicable Me 4 Inside Out 2. Yet to watch both, believe it or not. I was actually going to go watch, not Inside Out, Despicable Me 4 tonight, but I cancelled on that because I just didn't want to go out. Just want to stay home. I'm actually going to do something entertaining instead of just talking, but I'll still see the chat. Honestly, I like the idea of a gathering in Victoria. Yeah, no, I do too. Problem is, can't have it at Junction Oval because, one, it's literally officially a cricket ground now. And I don't... Oh, they could, like, get a siren and a scoreboard and all that. Like, the stands are still there, but, like, there's no goal posts. And I just don't think it'd work anymore at the Junction Oval. To me, gather round wouldn't work in Darwin because they can't play matches there during the day, too hot. Exactly right. I could imagine it as well. Just players chucking on the sunscreen before they play and, oh, don't go in cow crap. Oh, yeah, the cows got out. There's feces everywhere. I'll be back if you're streaming in about... Yeah, I'll probably go. I'll go live for a while. AFLW 2024 fixture was released. They are going to play 45... Wait. They're going to play 45... Oh, right. Sorry, it took me a while to realise what you said, but yeah. No. I don't really get around the AFLW anymore. I only really got around it when Geelong joined, like maybe 3 years. Don't mind it. It's just not my ideal watch for footy. Like, you'd want to watch a sport that's relatively popular, or a league that's pretty popular. But I still do sometimes watch the AFLW. Not when I'm bored. It's more just when I have time to. It ain't bad though. I like how they covered venues around Australia that don't really have footy played anymore, or just don't play AFL games. Like, I guess it's good for the communities. And once Tassie get an AFLW team, I'll probably go to games at Penguin, or what's another place they're going to cover? Penguin, maybe Devonport, North Hobart, Bellerive might have games. Yeah, like stadiums like that. I missed a lot of chat. Sorry, I've been rambling on. When you were in Sydney, what was the mood for footy like there? Great. Like, massive crowd of like 44,000 at the SCG to witness Sydney Geelong. By the way, that's only the third Geelong game I've attended that we've lost. But literally 3 out of the last 4 Geelong games I've attended, we've lost. Geelong Richmond, Geelong Freo. Then the first game of 2024 that I watched was Geelong Bulldogs. And then we lost to Sydney. So I haven't had a good last couple of runs. But I had like 7 Geelong games I attended where we won in a row. I saw Despicable Me 4 yesterday and the ending wasn't... Yeah, I'll get around to watching it. Shit, my phone's going to die. Get inside and I'll sit down at my desk. A really messy desk. Yes, goodbye, chicken. Chooks aren't happy. Oh. G'day, Josh. Good to see you, mate. Do you live in Melbourne or Sydney? Wait, do you live in Melbourne and Sydney? No, I live in Tasmania. I live in the old island state shaped like a special part, as some would say. In the Gather in Victoria vid, I commented saying you should do a video about TSL, and you said you always wanted to. Yeah. Oh, that was you. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm getting around to doing that. I think I'm up to 1897 from the debut year in 1879. So a lot more to cover, but the video's just going to be about the history of the teams, the premierships, the presidents, even the historic milestones, and yeah, it's basically what I'm going to be covering on that. Also could be a risk to Storms all the time if they did it early. Yeah, true. Imagine just a cyclone rips through the middle of an AFL game. And, I couldn't imagine it. They'd cancel it, though, because it'd be lightning. Portrait stream, yeah, I did want to do landscape, but it didn't let me. Port v Brisbane is 50-50. I think one will absolutely, especially black. Yeah, realistically, could happen. Mavs in 7, unfortunately, not to be. Oh, well, I'll go for Lakers, so. Because Deckers, what's going on? Oh, good to see you. Vlog's on the way as well, Declan. I'm nearly done with it. Midway through the third. Although tonight's not looking like it'll come out. But I'm working hard on it still. When did you first go to a Geelong game? 2016, round 21 against Richmond. We're down by 37 points some way through the third, and we came back and won, which I don't know how we did it. And I stormed out of the MCG as an 8-year-old kid. Nearly got lost in the G. Parents ran after me. Anyway, sometimes what have we been doing? Not much at all. Just unpacking and settling back in the Taswegian life. Best way to put it. You think you've seen me before? Really? I would be surprised if you have. I have a suspicion that they may try to get AFLW Junction over. I honestly think they might. That could work. Now, I've looked at the Junction over now. I've got my laptop open. Junction Oval. Oh, it's called something else now, isn't it? Is it City Power Centre or something? Yeah, Junction Oval. I'll turn my camera around. Wait. There we go. Don't ask why I've been on looking at Dude Perfect logos. I'll get around Dude Perfect, I won't lie. Yeah, so they probably could play footy here. Like, they've got the old stand there, and where's the field? Well, there's a field there, and I think the oval dimensions aren't even that bad either. Like, that looks like it could have footy played there. Like, put goals here and goals over there. I think that's how they did. It wouldn't be that way, it'd be this way. Yeah, so I feel like it could work. Genuinely. I actually tipped Geelong tonight by 7. I think I tipped Geelong as well, but every time I tip Geelong, we lose. So, yeah. I don't normally tip Geelong, believe it or not, just because at least if Geelong win, I can... So, say I tip against Geelong. If Geelong win, I win. But if we lose, then I still win because I tipped the other team. So it's not always the Carlton Respect game, and they wear a bit of orange past 7 years. Whenever they've won, they've lost, never win a game. So basically, Geelong will win today. I don't reckon we will. Carlton are a powerhouse, and I remember last time, I was actually at the Geelong-Carlton game. Oh, no. No, so that means I've witnessed 2 wins this year and 1 loss. Yeah. It's weird how Patrick Dangerfield got injured in the Carlton game and then he's returning in the Carlton game. Weird fact. Some weird things have been happening in Sydney lately. What's happened? Ed Kerno's racing Andy Lee and a few other bad runners tonight for the respect match. That'll be funny to watch if 7 has it up. Yeah, true, but I hate not tipping my team when we win. Yeah, I do as well. I only really tip Geelong. I will be honest, I don't tip Geelong often, but the only time I tip Geelong is when we're either playing in Geelong, even if it's a bad team, either if we're playing in Geelong or we're versing a bad team. I think I just said bad team twice. Even if we're playing Geelong, playing like Collingwood or Carlton, or no, we haven't played Collingwood in Geelong this entire century. If we're playing like Carlton, Sydney, or Essendon in Geelong, I'd probably tip Geelong, just because of the record we've had there lately. Do you know there's a cricket pitch in the grass next to the Port Arthur? Really? Gee, wasn't that something? My cousin works at one of the restaurants at GMHBA Stadium. That's cool to hear. That'd be nice working in a restaurant, I feel. What's on the old YouTube lately?
Finale. I can smell it coming.
Bit of Dude Perfect. I don't know why. I've really got around Dude Perfect lately because it's like, I feel like out of all channels I've watched on YouTube overall, I reckon Dude Perfect's probably the one that I've watched the most. Why has that done that? Oh, well, whatever. Who are you tipping Geelong v Essendon in the MCG? Depends who's in the side. It does depend who's in the side. Who's the greatest player from the... Oh, greatest Geelong player from the 70s. 70s? Jesus Christ. 1 sec, I'm going to do some research. No, I can't count. I don't know. Do not know. Doug Wade? Yeah, maybe Doug Wade. I saw Dude Perfect's Australia video and was so annoyed that they played rugby in New South. Oh no, I watched it as well and I was so annoyed. Was so annoyed with that. Like, yes, rugby's a good game. Actually, well, they're used to like American football, so no wonder they did go to New Zealand and play rugby. But yeah, you'd think they would try the game of AFL. That's what I was hoping as well when I clicked on the video. Like, they've got to do some AFL, surely. No, they're actual good YouTubers, though. I feel like soon they're going to do a tour to Australia, but it's not going to work out because no one in Australia really watches them anymore. I feel like prime Australians watching Dude Perfect would be like 2018. How much percent is my phone? I have 23. Yeah, I can go back out. Go back outside. Where's my ball? Where'd my footy go? Oh, it's here. Bloody blind. Even Dude Perfect is too weak to play big games. Oh, sorry, the big game. As in AFL, yeah. No, they'd handle it maybe. They'd understand it in an hour at least. Even, I feel like Mr. Beast would know more about AFL than Dude Perfect at this rate, though. What's the most goals you've kicked in a match? I don't want to talk about it. Most goals I've kicked in a match is one. I haven't kicked multiple goals in a game of footy in my life. Not even at school footy. I've nearly kicked multiple goals, but I'm horrible in front of the goals. That's why I'm doing this Collingwood challenge if they somehow continue to win games by under a goal. I might actually stream Collingwood's last game if it's somehow down to like one more game when they haven't won a game by under a goal. It was such a stupid call to make. I don't know why I did it. Because I feel like the other two, the St Kilda one, I said if St Kilda don't make it to a prelim, if St Kilda make it to a prelim final, I'd have to do a YouTuber's remix to We Didn't Start the Fire or something. And, what was the other one? If someone can tell me what the Geelong one was, like go onto my ladder prediction video and tell me what the Geelong punishment was or what the thing was, let me know. Mr. Beast reacted to it. Yeah, I saw you react to the Scott Pendlebury pigeon bounce. Can you watch Scottish commentary of Boris Johnson here in German? What? Some people have died. What? Yeah, are you talking about Bondi Junction? No, Sydney. Like, actually in Sydney. Oh, God, that's not good. I actually didn't mind Sydney. I haven't been there since 2015, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. SCG was one of the better venues as well. I rate the SCG. Atmosphere is good. I know it was because Geelong were playing there, but yeah, for something like a Sydney derby, it would go off. And believe it or not, I've actually tipped the Giants this week. I actually think the Swans will lose to the Giants. Whoa. I don't know what to do. I'll go back in the backyard. Oh. If Geelong finish in the top 6, you have to take a 15. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to die. I've never had an ice bath in my life. That's been serious. I've actually never had an ice bath in my entire existence. Not once, not ever. Oh, there's the chook. The chickens. Why do I think Sydney will lose? I don't know. It's just whenever they play GWS, they seem to lose. No, but then again, so do... No, I take that back. Where's the game played at? If someone can tell me where the Sydney GWS game's played at, I can actually tell you who's going to win. Because there's something weird I've worked out. Whenever Sydney play a giant stat, this is only lately though, this is only like 2020 or something. I feel like whenever Sydney play GWS at Giant Stadium, they win. But whenever GWS play Sydney at either ANZ or SCG, they seem to win. It's a weird thing. Played Giant Stadium. Or maybe Sydney will win. Well, I've won 2 in a row versus GWS. I feel like my facts are wrong then. My information is probably false. It's just me being an absolute numpty. I don't want to do an ice bath. Probably won't even do it anyway. In fact, another thing I need to do is an overnight stream. I said I was going to do one and I never did. I'm really stupid. I was true only last year. Bloody hell. What would most likely host an AFL... Wait. What would most likely host an AFL game out of Scollus over Lauderdale or Queenstown? I feel like Queenstown would have a better chance than Lauderdale. Genuinely. Just from the heritage, they'd have to do something stupid on Queenstown. Like, if you really think about it, Fox Footy would do something really stupid and go down to the Queenstown over for like a charity match or... I don't know. But Lauderdale is just... It's not the greatest venue. I have watched it. Actually, I haven't watched a TSL game there. I've seen the Oval. There's no grandstands. Like, good community of people, but just no one really gets around at Lauderdale. They need to build a stand there. In fact, are Lauderdale even joining the new Southern Premier League? Like, I didn't even see them on there. It was true last year. It was also true in 2021, 3 games. What's going on? Who was... Oh, right. Oh, crap. ...2021 was an underrated year for AFL, I feel. I didn't mind it at all. I was at Lauderdale 2 weeks ago. I do want to go watch a TSL game. I'm still yet to do that. Originally, I was actually going to go watch Jack Rewalt's game at Blundstone, but couldn't get down. Why didn't I do that? I think I just didn't go. Well, I'm from the north of the state, and that was played basically at the bottom of Tassie, so it was going to be hard to get there. Most goals kicked in the game of footy is 9. Jesus Christ. I've been trying to kick... My aim for my footy career is to kick at least 2 or 3 goals in a game of footy. And even during school footy or anything like that, I've never kicked more than a goal in a game. I've had... what have I had before? I've had 2 goals, 1. I think 2 goals, 1 is probably the most I've contributed in a game of footy in my life. But never have I kicked more than 2 goals. Sorry, more than a goal. '21 sucked. The Baggers kept on getting flogged. Yeah. Ever been to Skyline in Frankston? The lights there, they're so big. I saw the lights of Frankston. Bloody hell, they're massive. I think I drove through Frankston one time and I saw the lights and I'm like, what the fuck is that? They're pretty cool though. I won't lie. They actually are pretty cool. They're really low though. Like, they remind me of like a poor man's MCG lighting. They're really cool. You kicked 2 goals once? What's your opinion on TikTok biscuit? I love them. I love them. They are elite. They're like my primary school biscuit in a way. Like, I'd always pick them up and look at what the time was, and for some reason the white ones were my favourite. I didn't mind the pink ones or the yellow ones as well, but yeah. You feel like a draw's happening Saturday night as well? Maybe. G'day, Phil Talks. Good to see you. Oh, God, I haven't been in the gym room for ages. This is my gym room, by the way. This is where I use this thing once a month. I use it. I use it a lot more than that. I'm basically just giving you a house tour at this rate. I'm doing this because I've got nothing to do. What are you doing? Yeah, literally just giving it either a house tour or just doing a just chatting. England during the Euros beating Denmark isn't... Oh, beating Denmark isn't for everyone. Yeah, true. Every year, people say England's going to win World Cups and stuff in soccer, but they just never do it. Hopefully it's a new team. Then, actually, Argentina haven't been... I don't know. I haven't really seen the history of World Cup winners. So, yeah, but hopefully Argentina or France don't even make the final. Australia will be all right. We've got some soccer talent. Anyone picking North Melbourne tomorrow? No. Was thinking about it, but no. Was just thinking who they versed, but yeah, no, I'm not picking North. Did you watch Australia versus Bangladesh? When was that? If that was like because didn't they versus Palestine last? I'm not sure. I did not watch it though. The last Socceroos game I watched was I think it was a game against it was either South or North Korea in the final against one of them, but we lost and then I went to sleep in anger. Yeah, that's probably the most passionate I've ever been about the Socceroos was during the Asian Cup final. I'm pretty sure it was Asian Cup. I'm probably wrong, but still. Australia will literally beat England at the moment, you reckon? That was this morning. Oh, you're talking about T20. Bloody hell, I'm stupid. Is that where Labuschagne took that amazing catch? Wait, have you been talking about you've been talking about cricket this entire time and I just didn't know. What is going on here? No way you're more passionate over Asian... No, because I didn't know anything about the World Cup until 2022. Because I rarely knew anything about soccer. I didn't even know Manchester United existed until maybe at least 2019. Like, I didn't even know the Premier League was a thing. I didn't know any of the Premier League teams. I knew Manchester United and Arsenal, but that's it. I knew no one. Football and basketball was the only sports that I followed in my primary school years. Like, literally. I'm going to go back inside. It's pretty cold outside. Yeah, no, Asian Cups when Australia really performs. The Matildas are probably did better than the men's though. Like, I actually genuinely don't know who would win a game. Like, with Sam Kerr in the side for the Matildas, if they had a game against the Socceroos, I still probably couldn't tell you who would win that game. Because I feel like they're both nearly the same level of skill level. Same skill level. The World Cup in 2022, I definitely got around, but I didn't think we'd really be that good. In fact, the only time I found out Australia were even in the World Cup was the second game against... it wouldn't be France. I don't know. Either way, it was the second game because I found out about the first game. And I'm like, oh, Australia were playing soccer. Me not knowing that there was even a World Cup, which I'm not even joking about. I was literally just hooked on two sports for my entire life until 2022. And then I'm like, oh yeah, there's cricket and then there's soccer. Let's try it out. And I absolutely loved it. To be fair, I didn't even know Hobart existed until 2020. Oh no, sorry, Hobart was... No, 2020 I did support the Hurricanes. No, sorry. My bad. I've been through a lot of grief with the Hurricanes. You beat... Yeah, right, yes, that was the game. I actually waited to even watch it as well. And then I fell asleep and then I woke up and I realised, oh, we won 1-0. I do remember it because there was a massive storm that went through my house that night. Probably the biggest storm I've ever seen in my life. It was near a cyclone. It wasn't a cyclone, but that's an over-exaggeration, folks. What is your sub goal by the end of the year? 2,500 subs, which is definitely not going to happen. I think this year I've gained maybe 200, something like that. Because I haven't been streaming at all. Have not been streaming at all. Haven't really had time to either. And then tomorrow is a possibility for a night game stream, but I just haven't done anything. Realistically, I haven't done anything YouTube-wise for weeks. Who do you go for? I'm a Cats fan. A very sad Cats fan for the last 2 seasons. I reckon Geelong will make finals, but I reckon elimination final for us. Don't reckon we'll do anything special. Yeah. Oh, better make sure these cows don't get out as well, because, as I said, they literally run around the entire house when we were gone, and we looked on the cameras and like, oh crap, the cows are out. So I've got feces to pick up. Not with my bare hands, of course, because that would just be gross. Where do you go for the Devils? It's a question that has been asked a whole lot. It just depends on how I'm feeling. For now, though, I'm a passionate Geelong fan, but depending on where I'm living or what I feel about Geelong, I might swap, but I don't reckon I will. Because I do love the Cats. I genuinely do love Geelong as a footy club. But sometimes they piss me off. I've witnessed one flag in my entire life. I've been alive for 3. But I just feel like we're built for fixtured games. For home and away games. But when it comes to finals, we're shocking. Like, we are abysmal. Even us winning the 2022 qualifying final, it's when I knew that we were going to win the flag because we'd never win in week 1 of finals. If 6 on the ladder is... Yes, it genuinely is. I think last year was the last Geelong have ever finished on the ladder. I'm pretty sure that was a record as well. I'm pretty sure last year was a record for the lowest that Geelong have ever finished in their entire existence. Like, yes, they finished on the bottom of the ladder before, but there wasn't that many teams. I'm pretty sure. What the hell? What is that? Where did you come from? I love chickens. I'm trying to get silkies as well. I'm trying to convince my mum to let me get silkies. You're a bit happy, aren't you? Jeez. 2022 grand final, what do you mean you would... Oh, 2022 finals, I meant. According to Jeff Kennett, Hawthorn always beat Geelong when it... Yeah. Is that the Kennett curse, or was that something different? No, he said something different. It's unbelievable to think that was even a thing, though, the Kennett's curse. And then, when it came finals time, Hawthorn beat us. God, I faintly remember that game, but, like, really faintly. Very, very faintly do I remember the 2013 prelim final. Thoughts on the Macquarie Point Stadium? I've got to say it's a waste of money, especially when you got Utahs and potentially not. Yeah, I was going to do a video about it, and I still will, just not right now. I've got other big content planned. Hello, my God, it's my chicken. Come here. Bro's just not happy. I don't know. I have a weird love for chickens. Oh, 2009, right. Back to ET's question. Yeah, I might as well say it now. I will make a video about it, though. I love these chooks. I like it. I'm all for a stadium. And I genuinely am a supporter of the Macquarie Point Stadium. But the thing is, it can't go anywhere else. Like, I don't think Macquarie Point is the best area to have it. Like, I'm not really a supporter of that. But the problem is there's just nowhere else to put it. Like, Blundstone can be redeveloped. But it's too small of a venue. Like, as in the width of Blundstone would mean we'd have to cut the hill down. Or, not cut the hill down, what am I saying? Shrink the hill. And then just, like, extend the rest of the ground. And maybe put a grandstand where the hill was. But no one would want that. And just so much would have to happen if Blundstone was going to be the venue to redevelop. I like the idea of UTAS, though. The UTAS one is really good. Redeveloping 3 stands? No, so they're knocking down that building behind the wing. Or on the wing, I should say. And that's going to be turned into a 3-tier stand, which is a bit odd. Not even going to be that big as well. It's going to be really small. And then they're just going to bump that up 3 tiers and then redevelop the eastern stand to 1,000 seats and then a stand behind the goals and then that's it. They'll probably do more to it later on though. I feel like they will. You really hoping this year's to win? Is there any club that can really compete with the Swans? And no one say Richmond can compete with the Swans. Like, yes, they beat them, but don't get cocky because you beat them by 5 points. Like, you had the MCG, and I realistically don't even count that as a win for Richmond because Richmond are shocking. Don't know, did Sydney even have a full strength side that day? I'm saying this right now, Richmond are Molly's favourite side. I'm sorry for the Richmond fans that are out there, and there's probably a couple watching this stream, but I hate Richmond. Oh, God, and I've just tripped. I do like the Swannies, though, despite the loss. I do like the Swannies. Oh, what's going on? I'm just streaming right now. Father Sirens, folks. What do you think about Perth Glory collecting players like Josh Riston? Oh. Well, that sucks. Not good for Western United, I'd say. They're growing players like Pokemon. Oh, Jesus. We did have really? That's surprising. I feel like Sydney should have won that game, though. It was a really winnable game, but we didn't know that Sydney were going to be this good. Because at that time, no one would have thought Sydney would be the best team in 2024. But, yeah. If I had to pick a flag winner, though, you'd have to go Sydney. Because first of all, you look at their percentage, you look at their talent, you look at everything. Like, Sydney should win the flag this year. I don't want it to be another Victorian club, but if there was 3 Victorian clubs that I'd pick to win the flag this year that I actually want that's in the top 8, it'd be Geelong, Carlton and Essendon. Because Collingwood, I just don't want to see the Pies win another friggin' premiership. And it's cool as well because the 3 clubs that have won the most premierships, bar Sydney, are in the top 8 right now. Like, it's really cool. You hate Richmond because of... Nah. Dad goes for Richmond, and he gives me a lot of shit for Geelong, so that's why I hate the Tigers. Oh, God, These guys are going mad. They're funny. Richmond had full strength sides and played out of their skin. Yeah. Surprisingly, won all their flags finishing third. And Geelong made a grand final finishing fourth, which is rare. Should have won that as well. I had a really sleepless night as well after that. Ugh, I couldn't imagine AL though, like with the amount of grand finals the Swans have lost. Oh, there's my dog. For the Swans, I definitely prefer to play an interstate club in the grand final. Really? Well, I guess not many interstate clubs are powerhouses. Except for GWS and Le Power. And to be fair, I was never really a fan of the Tigers, even before their prime seasons. Whenever we beat Richmond is like the greatest moment of my week. Whenever we beat the Tigers. Although, because of the Tasmanians that have played at Richmond and currently are playing with Richmond, I do only prefer them for that. What's my dad doing? Taking the dog out. Good lad. Afternoon. G'day, Mick. How you, mate? I especially don't play... I especially don't want to play Collingwood because of the crowd. Oh, crowd. Even away, Collingwood would just pack that out. What's going on? Nothing. Might actually wrap up this stream relatively soon once it hits the hour mark. So we'll go for a bit longer. What are the chickens doing? Still just scratching around. So the aim is try to get a video out Sunday is the aim. I said I was going to get out tomorrow, or even tonight, but that's definitely not going to happen. I'm not uploading it now. Aim is to get video out on Sunday. Maybe a night one. Actually, probably morning would... No, that's not going to work. 4 o'clock. I'll try 4 o'clock. Get the match day vlog out for my local footy lads. My teammates, I should say. Why do I say local footy lads? Bernie Elker's match day vlogs are back. And then after that, it's probably just going to be working majorly on a documentary. Because not only am I doing the university documentary, but I'm working on the history of the Tassie Footy League for it being its last season. So that's already in the works. And then it'll just be random videos after that, I reckon. I might put up a poll as well. I want to see what kind of videos you guys like on the channel. So, like, examples would be, I might have an option like the Siren videos, sit-down videos, match day vlogs. Stuff like that. I might put the live streams on there as well. Yeah, might chuck the live streams on that option as well. I probably am now. Oh, g'day, guys. Good to see you. Sorry, I didn't see you comment before. Great to see you. But yeah, now that I'm like done with all these cruises and holidays and stuff, I can now just sit back, edit straight back into YouTube mode. Like, that's basically my aim now that I'm back with no holidays left in the year. Except for when I might go back to Victoria, because my parents did say they are planning a finals trip this year, despite none of our clubs being good, except Geelong's pretty good, but sister goes for Bulldogs, dad goes for Richmond, mum goes for Freo, and all clubs aren't doing the greatest at this point in time. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Might wrap it up there though, folks. So thanks for tuning in for those that did. Good to be back on YouTube. And I'll get a video out in the next couple of days, and I'll make that a promise as well. I'm actually going to lock in and get this done because Yeah, way overdue. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one. See you.